Northmont fight song.
Whenever have you watched a basketball game and watched someone climb up and sit on top of the rim?
Okay, never. Who are the Kellys? We're running out, okay?
They don't have to spell. It's supposed to be close. There you go. No, they're not in rivalry anymore. That's Jared's favorite thing to do, is make fun of the flag.
Can I point at them and see what I got? We gotta be professional.
I try to make this do professional stuff.
Well, I'm not out. Alex is picky about everything. He's a perfectionist.
Who doesn't do anything right.
Everything has to be perfect.
It has to be his way, not perfect. Those are vastly different.
That's true.
Alright, let's just go and let 10 seconds. And then we'll swap spots afterwards. So it's like, can do the ads in my order.
Okay.
Check. Well, all right.
Welcome our guests, the Centerville Elks.
Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into Premier Health Stadium here on the NM Sports Network for what should be a fantastic gridiron matchup between your Northmont Thunderbolts and the Centerville Elks. I am Andy Horton alongside Gunnar Holp. How you doing this evening, Gunnar?
I'm doing great. Ready to watch some GWOC football today. Hopefully it's a good matchup. Northmont defeated, has not won a game this year, but Centerville hasn't been that great either looking at their record. So hopefully we'll see one of the mid teams get a win tonight.
That is for sure. You just said that neither team has been doing so hot this season. Our Thunderbolts come in at 0-7. The Centerville Elks, this is so crazy to say that they're 2-5. That's definitely not happened in either of our lifetimes. And it's been a rough first year for the new coach. What is his name exactly? I know you got it in your notebook.
Puckett.
Yeah, Coach Puckett. He said he was a longtime assistant here.
Yeah, he was an assistant here for 11 years and then switched over to Butler as a head coach from 2018 to 2020. So I guess there was a little split between the 11 years. But he is first-time head coaching here. He's replacing Brent Ulrey, who led the Elks to the state semifinals a couple years ago. Ulrey, he had a 58-34 record, so he was a very good coach here at Centerville. And he had 3 conference championships on his belt. So John Puckett definitely has some big shoes to fill if he wants to get up to those standards. But I think he definitely has the ability to in the future.
That is for sure. A lot of change over there on the Centerville side. But we will see how that ends up shaking out here in this one. First off, before we go and do a couple of our sponsor shout-outs, we will let you guys know that You guys can watch us on YouTube. You guys search up NMSN Northmont, and we will be the first thing that pops up for you guys. We would love it if you could like and subscribe to the page. Turn on the notification bell. Make sure that you guys get all of the updates when we go live for all of your Northmont Thunderbolt action. And now it's time to do the sponsor shout-outs. Shout-outs to our friends over at Bluebird Construction. You need your home remodeled, you need your roof redone, Bluebird are the people to call. Search up bluebirdohio.com for more information. Huge shout-out to them for rocking with us here this year. Code Credit Union, one good reason after another to rock with us here on the NM Sports Network and Code Credit Union all season long. 937-222-8971. Gunner, tell us about Express It.
Yeah, Express It is a very good clothing brand here, originated from the Dayton area. Jamichael Blanton, the founder of Express It. Definitely some good quality clothes. I have a couple apparel from him that he personally gave me. If you want to go check him out, go to his website, www.expressitathletics.store. Or if you want to contact him, you can email him at sales@expressitathletics.store or call him at 937-369-0222. Thank you for sponsoring us.
And then last but certainly not least, the Alumni Tournament. 64-team single elimination tournament. There will be 8 regions across the great state of Ohio. All 64 teams competing for the crown of the best alumni team in the state and a $50,000 grand prize. You guys want more information about that? Stay tuned here on the NM Sports Network the rest of the season. We will give you guys more information as we go on. And we are going to toss things down to the PA announcer for the introductions and the anthem. And we will be back on the NM Sports Network after those messages.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the colors this evening, the American Legion host Back deep for the Elks, number 4, Zier Alston. Number 9, Ryan Swanson. And number 14, Colton Burleson.
Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here inside Premier Health Stadium on the NM Sports Network. I am Andy Horton alongside Gunnar Holp, getting ready here for the opening kickoff. And we are away. The Elks elected to receive. They're on their way out across the 30. Swanson, the return man, does a really nice job getting his team to some good field position to start things off. Andy Horton alongside Gunnar Holp. How you doing, Gunnar?
I'm doing great. Ready to watch this game tonight. It's a little cold one tonight. I'm excited. It's real football weather now. Can't wait to see this Northmont Centerville team face off for the first time this year.
Centerville offense coming out to get things started. Shane Cole setting up in the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff on the first play. Drops back, throws this one deep over the middle. Hits him in stride. Going to be pulled down about at the 11. That is number 14, Colton Burleson. The Elks not wasting any time. Well, they went from the 31 to the 11, just like that.
What an amazing throw by Shane Cole. Definitely not the best of seasons. He's a senior, 6'2", 190. 2 touchdowns, 5 interceptions on the year. But that pass was incredible by Shane.
Hands it off up the middle. Parker Johnson has been the workhorse all season long for Centerville. That's his 151st carry on the season. He's over 705 yards with 9 total scores, 8 of them on the ground. Second and 9, ball on the 10. They're going to line up in the shotgun again. Johnson offset to his left. Cole takes the snap, hands it right off to Johnson. Maybe it was a mishandled exchange right there, but Johnson will still hang on to the ball, pick up about 2 on the play, down to the 8.
I want to see this Centerville. They have this delayed snap kind of thing. Shane will clap it, and a couple seconds later, then he will snap it. I wonder if this is going to catch Northmont off guard at all tonight.
And I think you did see there on the exchange, Parker kind of lost it a little bit, had to re-corral, and maybe that made it so they weren't able to pick up a bunch of yards. Talking about picking up a bunch of yards, going to be able to get down inside the 5. I think they're going to call him at the 4. So he's going to pick up 3 on the play, or excuse me, make that 4 on the play as it's 4th and 3. Centerville is going to keep the offense out there maybe, or no, Shane Cole is also their holder, I guess. There we go.
No, Shane went off the field.
I mixed up my numbers then. That's Gavin Nolan who's in there to hold. That one is up and good. The Elks put points up early.
Northmont's got to keep in check by trying to stop them deep passes. They've been giving up a lot of these go-ahead balls a lot this year. We saw a couple of that against Wayne. Northmont's just got to do a better job in their secondary to just keep up with this deep pass threat. Their corners are very good. I mean, we've seen them have a lot of success this year. We just need to see them be more consistent with their work.
Coming to kick this one away for the Elks is Bickerstaff. Did I just say Juwan Bickerstaff or John Bickerstaff?
Juwan Bickerstaff.
Well, isn't that kind of interesting that that's also the name of our running back? Maybe he looked at the wrong roster?
Oh, I think he was talking about the
the
man.
receiver. Oh, yeah, okay. My apologies.
Speaking of Juwan Bickerstaff.
Going to catch that one in the end zone, so an automatic touchback.
Yeah, so they have, Northmont has their running back, Quentin Churchman, their #1 running back, out for this game. So Jawan, you're going to see a lot of Jawan Biggerstaff and Graham Moyer this game. Maybe throw in a little bit of Isaiah Flowers. They've been doing that the past couple games. So we'll see what they end up doing here without Churchman. Northmont last week against Fairmont, 31-0 loss. Not the best game there for Northmont.
And speaking of Quentin Churchman, there you can see him down there on the sideline with the backpack on. Gotta hate seeing one of your best players not suited up. Now Northmont take the ball at the 20, 1st and 10. The pitch out. Oh, it's going to be fumbled. Bickerstaff never got a hold of it. He's trying to make men miss, and he'll be able to gain back a couple of yards. Good blocking deep in the backfield just to make it so he's able to get outside the 5. There's a flag thrown way downfield. There is some extracurriculars between an elk and a thunderbolt. We'll look to see which way the flag goes. You know, often in situations like this, it's the guy who's retaliating that gets caught. We'll see who was retaliating, I guess.
Yeah, I was just talking about how we're going to see a lot of Graham Moyer and Jawan Bickerstaff, and we just saw both of them in the backfield in kind of like a T formation there, so pretty interesting to see. That's the first time I've really seen that with Northmont this year that I can remember, so pretty interesting.
And so I guess they picked up the flag. There's a little bit of a pause as they actually had to go and pick up the flag that's out there on the field. I was wondering if they were going to forget about that one. There was a flag sitting at the 38-yard line.
Centerville, the herd, making themselves felt loudly as we can hear them all the way over here in the press box. One of the best student sections in GWAC, if not the best.
Staggs takes a snap, and there's a timeout called by Northmont. 2.5 minutes into the game, already calling timeout. Offense needs to talk things over.
Yep, this Northmont team has a new coach this year, Ben Bruley. He had success. He actually won the 2022 New England State Championship with Proctor at his time there. So he's a very successful coach, but Ben Bruley comes into Northmont this year, has not had the best success, 0-7. I mean, I don't know what you would expect. It's very rare that you'll see major success out of a first-year head coach. Obviously, it's not his first year coaching in general, but his first year coaching for this team. And like you said, you gotta make sure your relationships with the players are good. You gotta set a good team attitude. It's just a lot of things that go in play with the success of a team.
Coming out of the timeout, Elks set back at 2nd and 20. Staggs rolls out. That pass way behind his wide receiver. The intended target was Orabi Faraj.
Yeah, we'll take another look at that play. It looks like Bryce Staggs may have got hit a little bit as he threw. See, he takes the snap, directly rolls out left. He did not get hit, actually. It was just an awkward throw. Just got to be more careful with that ball if you're Bryce Staggs, as you've already thrown 6 interceptions on the season.
And it looked like the pressure was on their way back to him in a hurry, so I understand you got to get the ball out, but his wide receiver was not even out of his break yet. Got a man coming in motion towards the bottom of the screen. Looks like he might have missed the snap. That one is thrown over the middle, and it's going to be hauled in by KJ Gaston. A nice pickup, gonna get him back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's going to be 4th and 10.
Oh, it's an incomplete pass,
Oh.
the refs are saying.
So never mind, unfortunate break there for the Thunderbolts, they're going to be kicking from inside their own end zone.
Colby Barr will be punting for the Thunderbolts.
Kick was almost blocked.
Gets this one away. The punt is going to be muffed, but picked back up. Burleson trying to find somewhere to go. Nowhere really. So the Elks will take the possession back just barely on their side of the field. They're going to mark them down at the 44, it looks like.
Yep, here comes the Northmont defense out to the field. One person I want to talk about is Charlie Went. He is the leader in tackles for loss with 5, and he has 2 sacks on the season. Junior, number 25, I believe. No, 28, excuse me. But he is definitely a dog on this defense. You see him fired up on the sidelines whenever the team makes a mistake. He's always a leader out there. He wants to make sure his team is set right. Just a great player on this defense.
15-yard penalty, first down.
Andrew Bogner, senior for the Elks, gets hit with a 15-yard penalty.
Centerville 85, I think.
Oh, did I say the? Oh, I looked at the wrong roster. My apologies.
Oliver Watson. Yeah, there you go.
So the Elks had really good field position. Now they knocked themselves back. They're actually going to start off the drive at the 30, but there's a timeout.
I think that one was taken by Centerville there. Go ahead and look at this Centerville team in the huddle. I mean, definitely not the outcome they've wanted this year, 2-5 record, as you say. But I mean, sorry, excuse me, I cannot speak tonight. Shane Cole had a pretty good game against Miamisburg last week. He went 8 for 10, 69 yards. I mean, that's not a bad game if you're a quarterback. You definitely want more passing yards. But they did pull out the win, 17-7 against Miamisburg. So pretty good mindsets coming into this game, I bet.
So out of the timeout, just under 9 minutes to go here in the first. Elks gonna take the snap. Line up in shotgun. Cole tries to hand it off. Miscommunication, and the ball's on the ground. And Northmont says they got it. KJ Gaston is sure that the Thunderbolts have it, but we will see which way they point. You can see the Bolts start dancing their way off the field. Huge break. Jason Walker, number 50, on his way off the field. Oh, and it looks like Centerville comes away with it. The Bolts kind of counting their chickens before they hatch there.
Second and down for the Elks.
Now, 2nd and 11. Cole takes a snap, hands it off to Johnson. Going to get past the first line of defenders and be brought down. Pickup of about 4 on the play.
Get this on this ref down here. It's a
Third down.
We got sideline warning on Northmont. It's your first sideline warning.
Looks like Ben Bruley might have gotten a little bit of a warning there, as I saw him with a little bit of bickering against one of the refs. He,
along with the rest of his team, they really wanted that turnover. A snap now by Cole. He's dropping back, throws this one out. Intended target was Parker Johnson. He's not able to haul it in. The throw was kind of early. Johnson, it was most of the way to him. By the time he looked back, couldn't react in time.
Yeah, we see Centerville pass there. Centerville likes to run it a lot, but when they do pass, Shane Cole's best target is Josh Becker. He has 18 receptions, 220 yards, only 1 touchdown though. But like we said, Centerville likes to run the ball a lot, and Parker Johnson's got 8 touchdowns for the Elks.
Really nice punt that time by Centerville to flip the field. Had a Centerville bounce, and that one ends up bouncing out of bounds inside the 20. Going to mark it at the 18. So Northmont, we will get to see the offense come out again.
Yeah, we're going to be able to see Bryce Staggs come out, lead this team on. He has 0 touchdowns on the year, 6 interceptions. 68 for 122 on the season. Not the best, but, you know, it's all right. He didn't have much experience coming into this year.
Gaston goes in motion. Staggs runs to the far side of the field. He's going to be hit after going out of bounds. There's going to be a flag for that.
Bryce Staggs on the carry, pushed out of bounds by number 7, Travis Wilbanks. There's a flag on the play.
I expect that will be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Personal foul. On the defense, number 7, hit out of bounds. 15-yard penalty. It'll be first down.
So it looks like it'll be Travis Wilbanks there with the penalty for Centerville. Automatic first down here for Northmont. Puts them in more manageable field position for Bryce Staggs to work with.
Now the Bolts will be set up at their own 31. Man in motion, Staggs takes the snap, hands it off. They're immediately met in the backfield.
Number 45, Graham Moyer on the carry. Dropped down by number 1.
Nowhere for Moyer to go, and that's going to be a 4-yard loss on the play.
Yeah, I think that was a read option play, and Bryce Staggs kind of panicked there, handing it off to Moyer. I think he should have kept it there. Maybe he had no option, and he just didn't want to get hit. I don't know. It looked like an option play, and it just got blown up by the Elks. Great play by the Elks there.
2 wide receivers will be split out to the top. 1 on the bottom. There's a flag going to be thrown. There's a jump both ways, so which way are they going to, is the ball going to go? And it's going to go in the Northmont direction.
On the defense, 5-yard penalty, repeat second down.
So the Elks doing a really nice job to give Northmont a hand here in the first quarter.
6 minutes and 25 seconds left to play in this first quarter. 3-0 Elks lead.
The snap. Staggs is going to keep it. He's going to surge up the middle before he's tackled at the 35. It's going to be 3rd and 6, so somewhat manageable. As Northmont's trying to pick up the first down of the game.
Yeah, Bryce Staggs is pretty efficient with his legs when he uses it. Just right there, this Elks D-line has done a great job this game so far, other than the penalties that have been called on them already. They've done a pretty good job stopping the run.
Staggs still in the shotgun. Going to drop back. It's a screen, going to be deflected, caught by one of the offensive linemen.
We're going to take another look at that play.
That's caught by number 77, Caleb Goff.
gets tipped down. That looks like number 44, Ty Skidmore, with the tip on the line. Read that play perfectly.
Gets his kick away. And it's going to take a Northmont bounce and come back to the 40.
Ball down on the 40-yard line for our first and 10 for the Elks.
Under 5 to go here in the first quarter. Elks will get the ball for the third time here of the game. First time. Had a 60-ish yard pass that put them in scoring range right away, and then the Northmont defense bent but refused to break. They're able to hold them to just a field goal. And then the last time they got the ball, a 3 and out, and punted it right back to the Bolts. Let's see the result here on this one. Cole across the 45, surging towards the 50, and he's going to be brought down at the 49, 2nd and 1.
Yeah, great play by Cole there to just keep the ball himself and run it up the middle. I mean, he's very dangerous on his legs. So if I was Northmont, I'd add a linebacker to key in on him every so often.
2nd and 1, the snap, handoff right up the middle. There's Johnson. He breaks a tackle. He's trying to split the defenders, carrying Thunderbolts inside the 10, and he'll be pulled down at the 6. Get to see the flash of Parker Johnson right there.
Yeah, Parker Johnson is definitely this Elks team's main weapon. 150 attempts this year, 705 yards, and 8 touchdowns. The 705 is going to turn into a whole lot more after that one. Almost a 60-yard gain. Very good play there by Parker Johnson.
When you said a moment ago, talking about Shane Cole and how good he is at running the ball, he's their 2nd leading rusher. Came into the game with just under 300 rushing yards. The keeper by Cole is going to be pulled down at the 1. The Elks knocking on the door again.
Yep, and as we're just talking about how Shane Cole can use his legs, takes it himself and puts him down to the 1-yard line. Puts him in very manageable scoring position here.
Looks like the Elks might have brought in the jumbo package. Got an extra offensive lineman or 2 in there. This is an interesting lineup. I don't know what you would call that, but the handoff up the middle to Parker Johnson. Breaks the plane, scores the touchdown. Elks go up 9-0. 54 left here in the first quarter.
Yeah, just look at this, how easy it is to find a gap here on this line. He just runs right in, barely even touched. Great play there by Parker Johnson.
Yeah, I'm going to have to find some kind of offensive guru to explain to me what exactly that formation was. The point after is good, because I've never seen anything like that before. That was, you had 2 guys lined up kind of right in front of the running back, offset, while they were also in shotgun. That was something new. Might have to go down and talk to the coaches and figure out what that was. That was interesting.
10-0 here in Premier Health Stadium. It is 2 minutes and 54 seconds left in this first quarter. Northmont not doing too good here in the almost end of first quarter play. I don't know what they can do better to stop this Elk team. Maybe do something on offense. It's definitely something they need to improve on.
So Joey Christbaum getting ready to send it off. And the kick is away. Gonna skip its way down to Bickerstaff. He tries to make a man miss, and he is just going to be steamrolled by a herd of white jerseys. Bolts are going to start the drive with the ball on their 14.
We can go ahead and take a look at the GWAC standings while we're at it. See Northmont there at the, it's not fully updated. Some technical difficulties there, but
Bolts back out on offense, lined up in the shotgun. Just had 3 guys go from the bottom to the top of your screen. The handoff to Mullinger, or excuse me, to Moyer on the carry. Brady Seeley, the man in on the tackle. And Mullinger for the Elks was also in there. Number 34, Luke Mullinger, the big defensive tackle. It's so weird because he really plays defensive tackle, but he's, I don't know if I'd say he's defensive tackle size. I call him more of an edge rusher, listed at 6'2", 225. A handoff to Moyer again. Ball comes out, and immediately the refs signal that it is Elk football.
and this is what Northmont has struggled with all season is the turnover game. Bryce Staggs with his 6 interceptions. I haven't even counted up how many fumbles this team has had this season. But it has not been a good year for Northmont in their turnover ratio. Lucas Post, I know, also has 3 interceptions on the year, so that also plays into a fact. So 9 total interceptions. Northmont's got to do a better job of protecting this football.
Cole is going to take the snap. Both running backs are going to go out into the flat. Johnson gets by the defender. They're going to tiptoe his way up the sideline. They're going to say he's actually going to be out at the 4. And I don't know about that one. I thought he got a little bit closer to the end zone, but the Thunderbolts will take the spot.
Yeah, I thought he dived into that end zone too there. But I guess the ref's seen something we did not. And what's our favorite saying, Andy? That's why we don't wear the stripes.
Yep. Trick play right there. Gavin Nolan is going to score that touchdown. I had no clue what was going on in that play. I saw a lot of different guys in the backfield going in different directions, and I only noticed who had the ball at the very end right there.
And to hold Gavin Nolan, and then the kick is Joey Kurtzbaum.
Kick is up and good, and after Northmont kept the Elks out of the end zone for most of the first quarter. A quick touchdown and then a turnover. They've gotten in the end zone a couple of times here in the final 3 minutes.
So another disappointing first quarter for Northmont. Down 17 points, 2 scores. Definitely comebackable. Like, you're able to come back from this. But the question is, are you able to keep this score manageable and make it so that you are able to make a comeback? It's what Northmont has not been able to do this season.
Kurtzbaum setting the snap count. At least I think that's what that's kind of doing right there. And kicks this one away just outside the end zone. It'll be
Juwan Bickerstaff on the return.
Picked up by Bickerstaff. And they're going to get out to the 19.
Number 6, A.J. Taylor, being first and 10 for the Thunderbolts.
While you're watching our broadcast, make sure you're looking at the bottom of your screen to see the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep you updated on the games outside of this game.
Elk offense, the Thunderbolt offense is making its way back out onto the field. Still lined up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the top. 1 goes in motion. The toss to Bickerstaff, he's going to get out past the 20. They're going to mark him down at the 24. Nice pickup there on first down. Going to give him 5.
Dead ball. Personal foul on the defense. Number 1. 15-yard penalty. First down.
So tack on an extra 15, and Northmont put him out to the 39. Best field position of the day so far. We tick under a minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. Staggs takes the snap. Miscommunication on the handoff there between him and Bickerstaff. Bickerstaff will be able to hang on to it and get another nice gain that time. Pick up 5 more. Colton Burleson, number 14 for the Elks. He's kind of doing everything for them. He's returning kicks, catching long passes, playing defense out there on the edges. Getting his workout in tonight. Second 5. Handoff now, or no, the keeper. The toss to Bickerstaff, nowhere for him to go, makes one man miss. And then the defender comes in from behind to help. And that is Mason Boykin, number 11. And I get it, Staggs wanting to pitch that one away, but there was nowhere for Bickerstaff to go even after the pitch. Maybe you like to see Staggs try to lay down a block if you can. But going to be a loss of 1 on the play. So at least a nice job by Bickerstaff to minimize the loss. 3rd and 6. The snap. Throw to the out route. That was Gaston. But they're going to be short of the line to gain. It's going to be 4th and 2. And you got to wonder, far and away the best field position of the game so far for Northmont. Are they going to try to go for this? And it looks like they will, as Staggs is going to, looks like he's staying on the field. Although everyone will come off the field at least for a moment as we are coming to the end of the first quarter. The clock hits 0, so we're going to swap sides and
Centerville 17, Northmont 0.
do this thing all over again here in the second.
Definitely a one-sided game here in the Premier Health Stadium, as Beaver Creek currently putting the work on for Northmont's defense. They've been an offensive menace so far here in this game, coming in from a couple miles away out near Dayton. Definitely putting on a show here.
Since we got a moment here on the A&M Sports Network, we're going to shout out one of our sponsors, Code Credit Union. One good reason after another. to rock with Code Credit Union all year long. 937-222-8971. Huge shout out to them for rocking with us this season. And then Bluebird Construction. Need your home remodel? You need your house your roof redone? Go ahead and search up Bluebird Construct or BluebirdOhio.com. Shout out to them for being here on the NM Sports Network with us this season. Coming out of the quarter break, the snap on 4th and 2, thrown, intercepted by the Elks defense. They were trying to throw a screen, and I don't know if the running back ever got uncovered on that one.
Yep, so that's 7 interceptions now for Bryce Staggs. He's just got to do a better job. He's a senior. He knows better that that is not something you want to do.
Cole fires deep through the hands of number 24, Chase Carlson.
And now let's meet our senior cheerleaders. Jabria Beckerstaff, Lexi Hoops, Amelia Sarica, and Kenzie Vaughn.
So after the incompletion on 1st and 10, it's going to be 2nd and 10. Cole maybe just put that one a little bit too high and outside. Had a good chance to be able to complete that. Now a man in motion. Cole's going to pitch it. Maybe a little bit of a shovel pass to Swanson. Nowhere to go that time. Going to lose 1. 3rd and 11. As the Thunderbolts work to try to get off the field and get the offense back out there. Elks taking a minute to get that play in. And it looks like they might end up calling a timeout.
Must have been some confusion over there on that far side.
Timeout. Centerville. It's our first timeout
Definitely a
for
chilly
that.
one tonight. Temperatures are fastly dropping. I'm definitely feeling it up here.
Definitely a little chillier than what it's been the rest of the season.
But it's real football weather.
Hey,
So
I told you earlier, make sure you dress appropriately. The later we get into the year, it's going to start to dip. Coming out of the timeout. And the Oak offense will take the field.
Brings up 3rd down and 11 for the Elks.
Going to try and pick up this long 3rd down, longest of the year so far, or of the game so far, I should say. Cole takes a snap. He's going to drop back. Steps up into the pocket, makes a man miss, and he's going to be pulled down at the 40.
Tackled by number 23.
Isaiah Flowers is going to be able to make the stop. And the Elk offense is going to stay out there. Picked up 6 of the 11 that they needed. I guess in their opinion, 4th and 5 is manageable. Lined up in the shotgun. Big tight end, number 39, Josh Walker. Went from one side of the, or excuse me, make that 38. Well, maybe it still is Josh Walker because I don't have a 38. went from one side of the formation to the other. I was thinking they were probably going to run in his direction. But the Thunderbolts are going to call a timeout on defense, try to see if they can get something good lined up, try to come up with a big stop here.
Yeah, definitely Northmont needs a big stop here. 4th and 5, it'll set them up in decent field position. I wouldn't say it's the best field position, but definitely manageable.
We'd like to add a thank you to the Clayton Police and Fire Rescue for their support of Northmont Athletics and their presence here tonight.
10:24 on the clock. Centerville lined up to go for it on 4th and 5. Cole's going to take the snap, run to the near side of the field, throws this one deep, too far out of the outstretched hands of Josh Becker. So a turnover on downs. That very well would have maybe been a touchdown for the Elks if they were able to connect. But it'll be a turnover on downs, and Northmont is going to get their best starting field position of the game.
We'd like to add a thank you for the chain crew at tonight's game. Mike Parenti, Steve Burtis, Jason Metcalf, George Eaton.
Bryce Staggs takes the field after throwing the interception on the last drive. Hopefully he'll get some done this drive. At least that's what Northmont wants.
Staggs gonna drop back, get sacked. He was trying to find an open receiver. A.J. Taylor running down his back is gonna pull him down.
Take a look at that. Guess, yeah, he just was not guarded. He found a gap on that left side and immediately got to Bryce. Nice little sack there for the Elks.
And I actually thought he came around the right side of the line, like the top side. But no, you were right. He just flashed right through the middle. Looked like he came untouched. Gonna come up with a big 10-yard sack. Northmont 2nd and 20.
And it looks like it'll be a timeout. Northmont.
It's the second time of the half.
I don't know what you do if you're Northmont to try to change things up. I don't know if you want to try to keep passing after Bryce's struggles, or you try running the ball after how good this defensive line for the Elks are playing, or just try to win the game through the defense. I don't know, because the Elks are countering everything that the Bolts do right now.
Yeah, it's been a tough road for this offense here in this game. Pick up a first down here, but then the drive stalls. Play or two later.
Hang out at the 5th quarter, hosted by the Northmont FCA at Christie Baptist Church, 6600 Salem Avenue. It's right after the game until midnight. There will be food, games, prizes, and bonfire scores, and Mario Kart on a giant screen. Bring your friends and keep the fun going after the game.
So the Thunderbolt offense comes back out. 9.5 minutes to go. Staggs drops back. Avoids one defender, and then he's going to be pulled down from behind. Trying to see who it was. That is number 44, Ty Skidmore.
Correction, number 44. Ty Skidmore. Bring up a 3rd down.
After back-to-back sacks, 3rd and 24. A handoff to Bickerstaff, nowhere to go up the middle. He's going to cut outside, shrug off a couple of defenders, and he's going to pick up
Brought down by number 11, Mason Boykin. Bring up a
2,
fourth down.
3, but it'll be 4th and 19, so he actually picked up 5. Nice job making something out of nothing right there.
Number 78, Colton Barr. Back deep for the Elks, number 14, Colton Burleson.
Kick is away. It's kind of short. It's going to take a big Northmont bounce. That might have been touched by an Elk. And looks like there's number 14, Burleson, is able to jump on top of it. He tried to scoop that one up as it was bouncing down the field past him. That's a risky play right there by him. Fortunate for the Elks that they're able to jump on top of that, or Northmont would have been set up with premium field position. First and 10 at the 23, the handoff. Big hole up the middle. Johnson bounces it towards the outside. I thought he was about to be off to the races, and he gets pulled down.
Brought down by number 23, Isaiah Flowers.
Gonna get that one out to the 31.
Isaiah Flowers again getting involved on this defense. Got a couple of tackles in his hands tonight. Definitely a great player, sophomore. Seen him put in as running back a couple times on this team.
Another handoff to Johnson. Breaks another tackle. Keeps the legs moving. He's going to be out to the 37, and they're going to signal to move the chains.
If you paid attention over there, you could see that Chase Carlson actually was the one that made the tackle. He got in the way of his own teammate and actually kind of trucked him to the ground.
Running backs will offset Cole. One goes in motion. The handoff to Johnson. Keeps those legs moving. He's pulled down at the 45. Another pickup of 8, and 2nd and 2 again. Centerville, I feel like they're just trying to lull the defense into a false sense of security, and then after they kind of compress down towards the line, they're going to hit them with one over the top, kind of like how they started the game off. So Thunderbolts got to watch out. You don't want to get beat over the top here. Cole, the snap, the handoff. Johnson is just going to continue to pick up those yards. Picks up 5 that time, and the chains will move again.
If their goal was to command the run game this game, they've definitely reached that goal and beyond, because they've done a great job running this ball against Northmont. Northmont doesn't seem like they have an answer against this running back. I don't know what you do if you're Northmont. Maybe stack the box, but then you got Shane Cole that'll hit a big stride touchdown. It's just hard to stop this Elk team.
Man goes in motion. Timeout Centerville. It's their second timeout of the half.
Centerville, it's their second timeout of the half.
6 minutes and 1 second left to play in the second quarter here in this game. Northmont trailing 17-0. They've done a great job at stopping the scores this game, or this quarter.
.601 to go, 1st and 10. Ball at the 50. The Elks moving it. Cole, the fake toss outside. Not much room for him. He'll pick up 2 on the play.
Brought down by number 28, Charlie Wint.
That's your man right there.
I was just about to say, there goes Charlie Went. Definitely a good pass rusher. Definitely good at stopping making the tackles for loss. The leading in sacks and tackles for loss for Northmont. Just a great player.
Handoff. Broken tackle there by Johnson. Goes back towards the middle, and he'll finally be pulled down inside the 25. Mark him at the 23. Wyatt Smith, another one of those linebackers in there for Northmont, able to make the stop.
This is not good for Northmont. They are in good position to score right now, and letting up as big of a run as that definitely puts you down.
Cole drops back, hits the man in the flat. That's number 9 trying to work his way up the sideline. That's Ryan Swanson.
Brought down by number 2, KJ Gaston. Brings up a first down for the Elks.
Cole up to the line, wide receiver split to each side. Drops back, gonna throw this one once again into the flat, picked up, but immediately dropped. That's Swanson.
Brought down by number 19.
Ran the same play, just reversed fields that time.
This clock still runs though. Not Northmont. Centerville doing a great job at keeping this time running.
Cole takes the snap, the handoff to Johnson. They split a hole for him, gets into the end zone. And Centerville are gonna go up 23-0.
We can take another look at this run again. Just finds that big gap there in the Northmont line.
Joey Christbaum in to attempt the extra point. Number 10 on the hold, Gavin Nolan.
Man gets around the edge, but not quick enough to have a chance at a block. Anthony Jones, a good effort there for Northmont, but kick is good, and the Elks go up 24-0.
We're gonna take a little sponsor shout out here. Talk about Express It. Nice little clothing brand centered around the Dayton area. My man Jamichael Blanton got some good clothing over there. If you want to go check out some of his clothing, you can go to his website at expressathletics.store, or if you need to contact him, you can email him at sales@expressathletics.store as on your screen, or call him at 937-369-0222. Thank you for sponsoring us, Jamichael. We really appreciate it. Springboro Fairmont little G-Walk action there, as Springboro's winning 7-6 right now.
Our friends over at MVCC are down there in Springboro doing that one right now. Huge shout out to Jared and the rest of the gang. He was here with us last week at Roush. Him and Gunner got to do the game together.
kicking team. Ball will be placed at 35.
Bring up a 1st and 10 for the Thunderbolts on the 35-yard line.
Nice heads-up play by Northmont on that one, just letting that one bounce out of bounds. If you pick it up, then you don't get the ball at the 35, but if you let it go, you get the good field position. So starting at the 35, hand off to Bickerstaff. Made a couple of guys miss in the backfield, and he will pick up about 4.
A.J. Taylor bring up a 2nd down.
E.J. Taylor, a man in to make the stop. Second 7, so they're actually only going to give him 3. Staggs drops back, fires quickly. Oh my goodness, that window was microscopic. I cannot believe he fit that one in there.
Brought down by number 14, Colton Burleson, but that's a Northmont first down.
Fantastic throw that time, and it was nearly intercepted by A.J. Taylor. If he's maybe a half step quicker on that play, that's a pick 6 going the other way, but nice completion there by Staggs, just barely fitting that one in. The handoff to Bickerstaff, nowhere for him to go. He is swallowed up. Wyatt Richards, number 60, gets deep into the backfield and gets a stop for the Elks.
Brings up a 2nd down for the Thunderbolts.
It also might have been number 50, Jay Holbert. Not 100% sure.
Clock's ticking down, 2 minutes, 34 seconds left to go here in the half.
Staggs, the throw, looking for Bickerstaff. It's at his feet. Gonna be incomplete, 3rd and 13. Elks looking to get another stop and have a chance to get the ball back, put up more points here before the half. Staggs takes a snap, drops back, rolls out, makes a spin move, and then he's going to be crushed.
Staggs on the carry. Brought down by number 1, Brady Seeley.
Brady Seeley, as well as Mason Boykins, come in for the sack. And that's going to bring up 4th and 17. 4th and 16.
Bryce Staggs looked a little shaken up there after that big hit. Being helped over by one of the coaches now over to the, I don't know, you call that like a scouting tent. Looking at the past plays, seeing what they do wrong. Bryce Staggs kind of walking it off right now.
Yeah, he made a spin move, and I kind of think he thought he got out of trouble, and in from behind comes a couple of extra Elks. Definitely don't think he was ready for that. Now the kick. This one might be the best kick of the night. High arching. Going to be picked up by Burleson, and he's going to be able to take that one maybe 10 yards before he's going to be knocked down at the 31. And Centerville, they make it to 32. Centerville will.
Bryce is going to the locker room right now. Definitely not good to see. Just saw him walk that way and going underneath the bleachers.
Well, and you're kind of wondering because there's 2 minutes left if he's just kind of getting a head start. At least you got to hope that's the case. Cole on 1st and 10 takes a snap. He's going to drop back, looking for somewhere to throw this one. He's going to throw it deep, way over the middle. Colton Burleson. The pass was a step or two out in front of him. Or Burleson might be hitting his head on the goalpost.
Is it 30 or is it 35? When the clock starts ticking, no matter what.
All right, it's 30.
30.
A snap. Cole throws it out. Oh my goodness, Johnson is destroyed on that one. Number 33 in to make the hit, Wyatt Smith. Johnson got smacked as soon as he hauled that one in. And now at 3rd and 16, Northmont's got a chance to get off the field and send the offense back out there one more time.
Scary thing is I don't even see Mason Myers warming up.
Cole fires over the middle, hauled in, big time catch there by Swanson. It's gonna make it 4th and 1, and I believe the Northmont offense will stay out there. Or excuse me, the Centerville offense will stay out there as the clock continues to tick. They do have a timeout if they want to use it. Snap by Cole, fires over towards the boundary through the hands of the receiver, Josh Becker. Not able to haul that one in, and if Northmont can come up with one completion and get a timeout, they can maybe score going into halftime. As they also do have one timeout left in the bank. 29.2 to go. Defense does their job that time, coming up with the big stop. I don't exactly know what the range of the Northmont kicker is.
Oh, and there goes Mason Myers on the field. 3rd string quarterback as Lucas Post is injured with a concussion right now.
So number 16, the freshman, getting his first looks at varsity. Wide receivers, 4 of them split out, 2 to each side. And there's going to be a flag thrown and a delay of game. Meyer is now going to come back over and get the new play.
Yeah, Mason Myers' dad, Jake Myers, is actually one of the coaches here at Northmont. One of the defensive-sided coaches, I think.
Two wide receivers split out to each side, and Bickerstaff in the backfield next to Meyer. He's going to drop back, throws the screen, and it's going to go nowhere. It's going to be a loss of 4 or 5 on the play. And the clock will begin to run. We tick under 10 seconds to go here in the first half. And I believe Northmont is just going to let this one tick away, as we will go to halftime, 24-0. The Elks lead the Thunderbolts here on the NM Sports Network inside Premier Health Stadium. Andy Horton and Gunnar Holp We're going to take a break here for halftime, and we'll be back for the second half.
Growing up, I kind of felt like
some of the notable challenges of a project of this size is just the project management of everything, the timing of everything. Obviously, it's a massive excavation, so you want to plan properly so that you don't dig and then you get a week and a half of rain. Starting these projects the right time of year is key, and once you open up excavation, is get it closed back as fast as possible.
Seeing people rock and express it definitely, it makes me feel like I'm making a difference, especially those of us in the Black community. We all got this competitive spirit. Seeing them represented, I mean, it's always a great feeling. And it's also an honor because it's like they see something in me that they relating to. It's so much more than just the game of basketball or, school or education. This is people's lives, you know what I'm saying? Owner of Expressive Athletics, and I just want to give y'all a quick recap of 2024. 2024 was an exciting year for us. We were able to partner with the largest school district in our area, resulting in 7 schools wearing Expressive Athletic apparel. With the help of our supporters, we've expanded out of Dayton into other markets such as Chicago, Atlanta, and Houston. We've created apparel for entire school program, started from 6th grade all the way up to 12th. Plus, we've created designs for AAU, adult leagues, marching bands, drill teams, and our first local youth baseball league. Now, our plans for 2025 is to capitalize from 2024 and more. Not only do we want to see you all in expressive gear, but we want to continue to positively impact the youth and invest in our community. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. You can visit our website at www.expithathletics.store. Contact us via email, that's sales@expressiveathletics.store, or give us a call at 937-369-0222. As we carry on our momentum in 2025, we want to continue to live, learn, and grow. growing up, I kind of felt like it was a lot that I held in and couldn't express, so that's kind of where it generated from. But, you know, now it's connected to the youth in so many different ways. Being a product of the city and having that competitive spirit, but sometimes it being overshadowed with envy and hate. And I want to be the one to break that cycle so that the light can shine on everybody. Seeing people rock with Express it definitely, it makes me feel like I'm making a difference, especially those of us in the Black community. We all got this competitive spirit. Seeing them represented, I mean, it's always a great feeling. And it's also an honor because it's like they see something in me that they relating to. It's so much more than just the game of basketball or, you know, school or education. This is people's lives, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to give y'all a quick recap of 2024. 2024 was an exciting year for us. We were able to partner with the largest school district in our area, resulting in 7 schools wearing expressive athletic apparel. With the help of our supporters, we've expanded out of Dayton into other markets such as Chicago, Atlanta, and Houston. We've created apparel for an entire school program, started from 6th grade all the way up to 12th. Plus, we've created designs for AAU, adult leagues, marching bands, drill teams, and our first local youth baseball league. Now, our plans for 2025 is to capitalize from 2024 and more. Not only do we want to see you all in expressive gear, but we want to continue to positively impact the youth and invest in our community. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. You can visit our website at www.expithathletics.store. Contact us via email, that's sales@expressiveathletics.store, or give us a call at 937-369-0222. As we carry on our momentum in 2025, we want to continue to live, learn, and grow.
Some of the notable challenges of a project of this size is just the project management of everything, the timing of everything. Obviously, it's a massive excavation, so you want to plan properly so that you don't dig and then you get a week and a half of rain. Starting these projects the right time of year is key, and once you open up excavation, is get it closed back as fast as possible.
please report to the pit and see Officer Hamlin. Layla Hudson, please report to the pit area and see Officer Hamlin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back inside Premier Health Stadium here on the NM Sports Network. I'm Andy Horton alongside Gunnar Holp for some more G-Walk Grid Iron action. Your Northmont Thunderbolts trailing 24-0 to the Centerville Elks here coming out of the break. It was not the start that your Bolts were hoping for, but we will see if they can bounce back here in the second half. And it'll be on the scoreboard, out-of-town scoreboard, if I can speak correctly, here in a few moments. But as of now, we just got the update from our buddy Jared. Fairmont leads 12-7. About 8 minutes left in the third quarter down in Springboro.
take a look at this. They got sophomore Jackson Gigu in the running back position, number 38.
Snap is going to be taken by Staggs, hands it off, and nowhere to go there.
Number 38, Jackson.
And that was Gigu, who got that first carry of the half. Going to be a loss of 1 there. So nice to see that Staggs is healthy, so able to come back out to start the second. Gonna have wide receivers split to the bottom of your screen. Staggs is gonna hand it off, and he's gonna get blown up immediately.
To the Thunderbolts number 32, Juwan Bakerstaff.
I say you would keep that if your Staggs there, but maybe he saw something I didn't, but it looked like that middle gap was wide open for him to keep himself.
After starting off the drive at their own 12, or excuse me, at their own 11, it says the ball is on the 6, but that's clearly on the 5. But they have lost 7 yards since coming out of the break. Drop back by Staggs, trying to get this one out of the end zone. He's going to be able to find his receiver. He's number 6, Shane LaRue, man to make the grab and at least get Northmont out of the shadow of their own end zone. The kicking unit is going to come on out. They're going to give this one back to the Elks, but like I said, at least the kicker is going to have some room to get it away. This one, a side spinning kick. Burleson is going to be able to receive it around the 40 and gets up near the 30.
Brought down by number 23, Isaiah Flowers. That'll bring up first and 10 for the Elks.
Sophomore Isaiah Flowers is able to get in there and make the stop, number 23.
We've heard his name called a couple of times tonight for the sophomore.
Cole on first down. Gonna fake the handoff. He's dropping back. Gonna move out to his left. Sling this one out of bounds as there was no one open. Might have had Swanson uncovering there at the end, but the rush was on its way, and he was not trying to take an unnecessary hit that time. Second and 10. Cole, the handoff this time, actually will give it away to Johnson. It's gonna be a fumble. He's gonna lose that one inside the 20, and that's one where the refs and the entire crowd here in attendance knew that that was a fumble. You see he kind of jumps up the right-hand side, sticks his hand out, tries to keep himself up, and when he does, kind of leaves that ball out to dry. Gets knocked away.
Nice little defensive play here by the Thunderbolts to get that ball out. I mean, that running back, he does not make many mistakes like that. So it's very rare to see him make that kind of mistake, but, you know, mistakes happen, so.
We'll have to see if Northmont can be able to capitalize here. Staggs throws the screen out to the top side of the field, and that's Gaston. He's going to make a man miss and be able to pick up a first down, but there is a flag on the field way back by the original line of scrimmage. We'll see what happens here.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense.
And that's the third time that Centerville has been hit with a personal foul and giving up more yards to Northmont. Ball on the 39. Stags lined up in the shotgun. Flanked by Bickerstaff. Gonna throw this one towards the bottom of the screen. It's gonna be hauled in and picked up the first down. That's number 25, Camden Little. Back-to-back first downs for the Thunderbolts. The offense starting to click a little bit. Two wide receivers split out to each side, still lined up in the shotgun. Ball at the 50. Stags, the handoff, nearly didn't give it up to Bickerstaff. He looks for a hole, cuts back, gonna be blown up in the backfield. They're gonna say he only loses one, and I'm gonna say that's a friendly spot. Well, I don't know if he ever got back to the 49 there. And Stags, he has to be more decisive on those read options, as he was holding on to that ball to the last second, and Bickerstaff, I don't even know if he knew if he was getting that ball or not until the last second. Stags drops back, climbs in the pocket, navigating defender, spins, gonna be pulled down behind the line. In comes Jacob Bueller. That is another sack, or maybe it won't be counted as a sack because it's for no loss or no gain. 3rd and 11. Snap now taken by Stags. He's going to roll out towards his left, looking to try and get away. He's going to spin back towards the middle, trying to get away, and he is taken down for a huge loss of 12. Stags was trying to create some space and trying to buy himself some time, just nowhere to go with that football. It's going to be kicked out of bounds. Let's see where they're going to end up spotting this one. Looks like they initially go to the 30, and let's see how far they're going to step this one off. Walk it back up to the 39.
First down for the Elks on the 39-yard line.
Under 7 to play here in the 3rd. Cole lined up in the shotgun. Hands it off to Parker. Gonna cut back inside, sheds a defender. And they're gonna say it's a pickup of 3 on the play.
Brought down by number 28, Charlie Witt. Pick up a 2nd down for the front row for the Elks.
Second and 7, another handoff up the middle. Cut back there for Johnson.
Brought down by number 8, Zach Griffith.
Gonna say picks up 3 more, and that'll make it 3rd and 4. Split out to the bottom of your screen is Chase Carlson, number 24. The handoff to Johnson, shedding defenders and makes it to the 50. That is enough for a first down. They're signaling to move the chains.
Brought down by number 59. Caleb Kidd. It's a first down, Elks.
Minutes, 20 seconds left to play here in Premier Health Stadium.
Call the snap, another handoff to Johnson, and just watch him move that pile. I didn't see a hole at all. I just saw Parker Johnson disappear into that pile, and then I saw the pile migrate forward.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if there's a gap or not. He's still moving forward. He keeps moving his feet, keeps climbing that hill, and he gets that 5-yard gain. That is very impressive because there was like 8 bolts there to try to stop him.
Now it's going to be a read option. The pitch out. He's going to be able to make a bolt miss. Nice job by KJ Gaston, though. Got him off of his feet, and then the reinforcements were able to finish off the job.
50-50 ticket number 513-0474. Again, that number 513-0474. You hold that ticket, please bring it up to the press box.
Darn, I didn't win.
I did not win either. Probably helps if I would have bought one, but.
Suppose so. Johnson up the middle. He'll be able to inch his way. It's going to be 4th and 1. They're going to mark it as 1. I'll say it's inches. And I think the Elks are going to stay out there again. Well, they mark them a full yard short, just outside the 41. Huge opportunity for the Thunderbolts come up with a stop here. Substitution on the offensive line for Centerville. So we had number 66, Brandon Stoller, check out. It was a loaded package right up the middle. Johnson is going to trip his way past the 35 and pick up the first down, mark him down at the 33. KJ Gaston in there making all of the tackles for the Northmont defense right now.
This guy, Parker Johnson, has been a problem the whole game. He's been running over Northmont this whole game. He's definitely been the X factor for this Elks. He has, I think, 2 touchdowns on the game.
He came into the season with 705 yards, averaging just over a buck a game. This one is going to be a keeper by Cole, and he'll migrate forward to the 30. Mark it at the 31. Pick up a 2. Handoff up the middle. Johnson cuts towards the outside. Nice block up the field. They're actually going to hit him with a block, with a, that's a holding on number 24, Chase Carlson. That one was obvious from way up here. So that touchdown should be pulled off the board. I would be completely shocked if that is not the call. And they did just signal holding. So the question is going to be, where are they going to place the ball? As that one was pretty far downfield. I mean, they were inside the 10-yard line when the flag was thrown. And yes, that is Chase Carlson. So enough to pick up the first down. Ball will be placed at the 17. Two wide receivers, excuse me, two running backs in the backfield. Another handoff to Johnson, taking his time navigating defenders. They're gonna mark him at the 17, or at the 11, I'm sorry. Got my yardage markers mixed up.
Time to start making your way up to the middle school.
I never understood why they have to make the middle schoolers leave so early. They just announced that the middle schoolers have to make their way to the middle school, so I don't know.
It's one of those things where people don't want to be caught babysitting after the game ends, I'm assuming. Johnson, not much room for him there. And was that a turnover? They're going to say that there was a fumble maybe, and Northmont has the ball. It's a little hard to tell because they were on the far side of the field. But Northmont takes over possession. There is an injured Thunderbolt down there on the field, though. As the training staff, you can see them make their way across. And he will get up and trot off the field under his own power. Or no, that's just his slew of teammates.
I think that might be Zach Griffith over there on the ground.
It's KJ Gaston, who is going to get up and make his way off the field. Called him out earlier as he's been doing all sorts of work for the Northmont defense.
It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Thunderbolts.
So Northmont will take over on their own 8-yard line. Four wide receivers split out wide, 2 to each side. A fake handoff, pass thrown over the middle. That was Shane LaRue, who snuck behind the defender. The pass, if it would have been out in front of him a little bit, I think he would have had a chance for that, but instead he had to elevate over top of the defense. Not able to haul that one in.
We just got update of another GWalk matchup. It is 12 to 10 Fairmont going into the fourth quarter.
Down at Care Flight Field, this throw to the outside, that's Bickerstaff. He'll make the catch. A minimal pickup. They're going to say he gives out to the 11.
Tackle by number 8, Soren Dintas. Bring up a 3rd down for the Thunderbolts.
Stags, 3 to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. He's going to roll to his right. Throws that one. Is going to be off the mark.
Bryce Stags pass intended for number 25 came a little false incomplete. Bring up a 4th down for the Thunderbolts. And a punt, 81 78. Colby Barr. And number 14, Colton Burleson back to receive.
They showed a little bit of high alert there on that offensive drive. They went for 3 straight passing plays, but
fair catch interference right there. I think that's going to be number 85, Andrew Bogner. And that one, it's one of those situations where you wonder if he was even paying attention, if he looked down for a minute and didn't see the fair catch. Oh, they're going to hit Shane LaRue with that.
It'll be a first down.
So maybe I saw the wrong number there.
I don't know. I think you definitely saw what I saw, and I saw that Bogner was the one that hit him
Brings
after he
up
caught
first
the
and
fair
10 on the
catch.
39-yard line for the Elks.
But they must have seen something we didn't.
Big tight end goes in motion. The keeper now by Shane Cole, weaving between Thunderbolts, making defenders miss, and he's going to be tripped up at the 19.
Tackled by number 23,
Take a
Isaiah
look at this
Flowers.
little keeper by Shane Cole here.
Brings up a first down for the Elks.
Nice little fake there to the running back, finds the gap. And if he didn't get tripped up there, I think he had a good chance at getting that within the 5.
There was 3 different Thunderbolt defenders that all got a piece of him, and they all nearly missed.
It looks like we have an injured Thunderbolt down there.
And I think that is going to be Wyatt Smith, number 33. He's able to get up under his own power and take his time on the way to the sideline.
We are approaching almost 4th quarter of play here.
Breaking tackles.
Gavin Nolan with the carry for the Elks.
Gavin Nolan
Brought down by number
going to
23.
get involved this time.
Isaiah Flowers. And
That's going to do it for
the third quarter.
the third
Centerville
quarter.
24,
The Elks
0.
not able to break the goal line here in the quarter. It remains 24-0.
Score update, Wayne 11, Miamisburg 7.
Must have gotten a safety because Wayne's original score was
Fairmont
9.
12, Springboro 10. Springfield 28, Beaver Creek 0.
Centerville coming out of their huddle now, as they're in very good position to score right now.
2nd and 4 on the Northmont 12. Couple of guys go in motion there on the edge. The keeper by Cole tries to squeeze through the small hole on the left side. Nowhere to go. He's going to pick up 1 on the play, so 3rd and 3.
And number 19, has the Gaktu.
Northmont able to hold the Elks off the board for the entire 3rd quarter there. Let's see if they can continue that trend.
Brings up a 3rd down for the Elks.
Couple extra blockers lined up in the backfield. A little bit of a reverse right there, tripping through defenders, surging down to the 2. Make it the 1. Gavin Nolan
Down by the Thunderbolts, number 59.
kept those legs churning.
Brings up a 1st down for the Elks.
Hand off, Johnson through the hole into the end zone. 30-0, the Elks are able to finally break the plane of the end zone again. They're gonna score that one.
The hat trick for Johnson tonight. He's gotten 3 touchdowns on the game tonight, and you see the flags running down the sideline of the visiting teams.
Their S is a little far behind.
Apparently they need some faster S people.
He finally caught up, but for a while I thought there was just one Elk there.
Ladies and gentlemen, this game will now be played with a running clock for the OHSAA board differential. The clock will be stopped after changes of possession at the end of the period. When a score occurs and for officials and team change charge timeouts. Board differential should fall beneath 30 and the clock operation will resume.
So as the guy with the PA announcing, he has stated that this clock will run now since the Elks are up 30 per OHSAA rules. So now no matter what, except for timeouts and I'm pretty sure it's like possession change, the clock will keep running.
Another update from Careflight Field. Springboro Panthers now lead 16-12. They score with 7.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. They lead over the Firebirds. That one has been a back and forth affair all night long.
So now we will see Bryce Staggs lead his team out once again. Hoping to maybe get back within under 30. I don't know what your game plan is if you're Northmont. Just try to score, make the score less embarrassing.
Handoff up the middle. I think that was Moyer. Not a lot of room there.
On the carry for
The Elk sideline just erupted.
Number 38, Jackson Gigu. Tackle by number 15 for the Elks, Jack Davis.
And I would say Jack Davis has quite a few people in attendance here tonight. They just called out his name and it just got loud on the Centerville side. Staggs gonna drop this one off over to, I think that was Bickerstaff, breaking tackles out across the 40. And huge first down for Bickerstaff. They're gonna mark them at the 39. No, they will give him the 40.
Taking a look at this guy's speed, you see he dumps it off, and then look at the speed on him. He is like a cheetah out there.
And quickly, Northmont goes no huddle. Shane LaRue will pick that one up. And a Boltero to pick up 7 on that toss to LaRue. Staggs the pitch. Bickerstaff finds the edge. He's gonna get walloped there at the end. That's number 7, Travis Wilbanks.
And that's another football first down.
But Bickerstaff able to do a good job there on the ground and will pick up the first. deeper you get into the season, the more you kind of got to wonder, would it have been a good decision? Staggs hands it off to Moyer. You got to wonder if it would have been a good decision to try to get, excuse me, that was Gigu. Try to get Bickerstaff and Churchman in the game at the same time, two of your better offensive players, in my opinion. You know, if you could get those guys on the field at the same time, along with Jaden Smith, and I believe he's hurt, because I don't think we've called his name one time tonight.
I haven't even seen him hit the field today, so yeah.
The fake handoff, the pitch to the outside, Bickerstaff trying to get to the edge, and nowhere to go.
I do see Jaden there on the sidelines in his jersey, but just no pads. Almost at around the 43-yard line.
And you know, you gotta wonder if having all three of those guys out there together, if you'd have a better offensive outcome for the Thunderbolts. Oh, and not only that, but they're also missing number 3, Tony Locken. He also has not checked into the game. He also has no pads on. Deep pass caught by Gaston. Brought down by number 28, Reese Cowgill.
Look at this deep bomb by Bryce Staggs. He drops it right in the bread basket, right at the 19-yard line. Great pass by Bryce Staggs.
I think that's the best throw we've seen from Staggs here all season long to get the Thunderbolts in the red zone. Staggs gonna cock back now. He's gonna roll out, gets this one over the middle. Defense steps up just in time. That is number 43. 45 maybe? Jordan Opie? There is no 43 on my roster.
49, I think.
Yeah, there you go. Good eyes, Gunner. Make that. I do not have a 49, so I don't know.
Would you look at that? I would love to see Bryce Staggs' first touchdown pass here on this drive.
Two running backs lined up in the backfield right next to each other. The reverse to Gaston. Nowhere to go. Sound tackling. Jacob Bueller does a really nice job. Stays in his lane. Doesn't get caught off guard by the reverse. He's in perfect position to blow that play up. 3rd and 13 now.
I mean, why would you call a trick play on 2nd and long? I don't know.
Dropping back. Staggs nowhere to go. He's going to get blown up. Gets it away just in time.
Bryce Staggs' pass is intended for number 6, A.J. Taylor. Falls incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Looks like the kicking team will come out to the field to hopefully maybe put 3 on the board.
Just remember, after the game tonight, coming out 5th quarter, hosted by the Northmont FCA at Crestview Baptist Church, 6600 Salem Avenue. It's right after the game until midnight. There'll be food, games, prizes, bonfire, sports bar, and party. Giant screen. Bring your friends and keep the fun going after the game.
And a timeout now.
Timeout.
For Centerville. Are they icing the kicker? Oh my goodness.
Up 31 and you're going to ice a kicker. That is just, I mean, it's not that serious. I mean, I guess maybe you want to keep this clock going, but
So after the timeout,
Northmont, number 78,
This will be a
will be firing
40
to attempt the
yard,
kick.
well, a 38-yard kick.
And number
And there's a timeout Northmont.
Northmont, it's their first time out.
37.
Thir-
He was the holder was lined up on the 27.
Oh, okay.
Close
Well,
enough though.
1 yard off. Hey, 1 yard, make or break it, maybe.
They're good. As now the Thunderbolts take their own timeout. Is that how you unice the kicker?
I think that even ices it more. You're making him wait more than he has to. They're blasting music on Centerville's side.
Now the snap, the hold, the kick. Nowhere close.
Blocked.
will be a first down for the Elks.
2 minutes, 56 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Clock rolling. They do have a backup quarterback in now. Number 10, Gavin Nolan.
Making a defender miss and surging out towards the 25. I believe Parker Johnson is also out. And that was number 27 running the ball that time, Zach Edwards.
Brought down by number 8, Zach Griffin. Bring up a second down.
Second and 5, another handoff up the middle. Breaking a tackle, making a defender miss, and Edwards out past the 35. Mark him down at the 36. We're under 2 minutes to go. Clock continues to tick away.
There's my guy Carter Grimes out there. It's also one of my good friends.
Ball on the 36, the handoff, cutting up the sideline, breaks a tackle across the 50, lowers the shoulder, and 46 and 9 are going to have a conversation. That was Tremaine Bragan and number 9 of Sidney Brock. Huge collision there on the Northmont side of the field. Sydney Booker, my apologies. It's been a long day, man. And Centerville is going to take the knee.
That will be the game. They will not snap another. Your final score here in Premier Health Stadium, Thunderbolt 0, Centerville Elks 31. The Bolts fall to 0-8.
So all right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get out of here, I guess we are going to do a sponsor shout out or two to end the night. Shout out to our friends over at Bluebird Construction. You need your home remodeled, you need your roof redone. BluebirdOhio.com is the place to go to get all of your construction needs taken care of. Code Credit Union, one good reason after another to rock with them and us on the NM Sports Network all season long. 937-222-8971. Express It Athletics. is a fantastic local apparel company. If you guys are interested in buying some of that fantastic apparel from our friend Michael Blanton, go ahead and give him a call, 937-369-0222. And then last but certainly not least, the alumni tournament, 64-team single elimination tournament, going to be held here in the state of Ohio in 8 different regions. Should be a lot of fun. All 64 alumni teams competing for the crown of being the best alumni team here in the great state of Ohio, and for the grand prize of $50,000. Guys want more information on that, just stay tuned on the NM Sports Network all season long, and we'll get you guys more information on that as we will be tipping that one off August 2026. For Andy Horton and Gunnar Holp here on the NM Sports Network from Premier Health Stadium, that's all, folks.
Growing up, I kind of felt like
Some of the notable challenges of a project of this size is just the project management of everything, the timing of everything. Obviously, it's a massive excavation, so you want to plan properly so that you don't dig and then you get a week and a half of rain. Starting these projects the right time of year is key, and once you open up excavation, is get it closed back as fast as possible.
Seeing people rock and express it, it makes me feel like I'm making a difference, especially those of us in the Black community. We all got this competitive spirit. Seeing them represented, I mean, it's always a great feeling. And it's also an honor because it's like they see something in me that they relating to. It's so much more than just the game of basketball or, school or education. This is people's lives, you know what I'm saying?